Hey everybody. So last week I received this Bible for an honest review from Thomas Nelson. I've already did a quick look, but now I'm going to give you my honest review. So this is the Thomas Nelson New King James Version, large print, wide margin reference Bible. If you take a look at the back of the box, just to let you know, this is the brown leather soft, and there's a black leather soft. And they retail for about $60, but you could get it for like $38 or $39 on christianbook.com. This box comes in clamshell. Let's see if I could do this. It's not a two-piece box, it's a clamshell box. Well, I can't do it with one hand. There we go. Nice clamshell box. Let's look at the back of the box for the features. You could pause it and read it if you want. But yes, it is verse by verse, and there's a full set of translator notes and full color maps. Words of Christ are in red. Smythe sewn. And the nice 10-point font, New King James Version comfort print from 2K Denmark. As I said before, this is the brown leather soft. There's a black leather soft. And then there's the Premier Edition, which is about $180. But as you can see on the brown leather soft, Holy Bible imprinted in gold. On the binding, you have, I guess you have indicators or indications of where the ribs would be, right here, on the premium Bible. You also have you have 4 nice blocks outlined in gold as well, and you have Holy Bible, New King James, and Thomas Nelson. I kind of like these indicators of where the raised hubs would be on the more expensive Bible. I think it kind of adds some class to the binding. Go back to the cover. You can see that there's 2 embossed lines on the front and back cover. And you also have perimeter stitching as well. As you can see right here, perimeter stitching. Nice gold gilding. 2 3/8 ribbons, gold and brown. Really nice. I like that. The overall size of the Bible is going to be 9 3/4 by 7 5/8 across, and it's going to be about 1.5 inches thick. Open up the Bible, paste down liner, presentation page, untitled page, title page. We have the copyright page, 2001 by Thomas Nelson, printed in China, and it has the 2K Denmark 10.5 font. Table of contents. We have to go to the preface, if I could get to it. The preface to the New King James Version. Read it if you'd like to know more about the New King James. Old Testament. We come right to Genesis. And you can see that it lays semi-flat already when you get to Genesis. Each book of the Bible will have red in the heading, be a red heading. Each book of the Bible will have a short introduction, author, time, key verse, and theme. Each introduction will include those 4. Section headings, chapter headers, chapter numbers, and the references and red accents in the notes will all be in red, which is really nice. If you come back down to the bottom of the cross references, you're going to have 72,000 cross references. And yes, these references will include all the full set of the NKJV translator notes. The paper is 36 GSM, which is really nice. I like the feel of the paper. If you come in between the line, you have nice spacing in between the lines, which makes it easy for underlining. And there's anywhere between 7 to 9 words per line. You're going to have a wider margin on the outside than the inside. The inside margin is only 5/8 of an inch. Upwards to about approximately 1/2 inch at the bottom, and 1 1/8 of an inch on the outer margin. I said in my quick look that it was 1 1/4, and I was corrected, and it's actually 1 1/8 of an inch. 10.5 font, which really makes it really nice and easily readable. And here we take a look at this page here. Some people have complained, well, there's not enough room to write notes. There's ample room to write notes here on the outer. And the inner, yes, I can understand it's only 5/8 of an inch, but I understand why they did this. They compromised a little bit so they could have a 10.5 font. So they compromised on the margin going into the gutter to make that a little bit smaller. But I'll have to say something. A lot of books, every single book ends with some space to take notes, and a new book starts on its own page. So if we go to I think, let's go to the end of Joshua here. Yep. Sorry about that. End of Joshua here, you have ample room to write a lot of notes. You could write the notes. You could put a reference verse number, so you could go back to that verse or whatever. There's plenty of room, and you have a lot of books of the Bible that are like this. Some are shorter than others, and some have ample room, like at the end of Joshua. So I don't think we should complain about the inner margin here. I could do without the inner margin because I actually like the 10.5 font, and I could use other methods of taking notes and writing notes. Let's go to the poetry section. You can see in Proverbs and Psalms, I like the layout of their poetry sections. Let's go to the end of Revelation. You come to the concordance, 133 pages of the concordance, 3 columns. You can see that the font is smaller than the 10.5 of the text. I do not know what the size of this font is, but it's still readable to me. I can still read this with no problem. Okay, at the end of the concordance, we come to a 1-year reading plan. It's a day and evening reading plan for a whole year. After the reading plan, we have 2 blank pages. We have information on the 2K Denmark New King James typeface. So if you're interested, you can read that. We have 8 pages of maps. I kind of like these maps. They're not glossy at all, maybe semi-glossy. But there's 8 pages of maps. After the maps, you go to the back of the Bible, another paste down liner, and the back of the Bible. Now, I've written in this Bible just to show you if there's any show through. So let's go to Hebrews first. We will go to the Hall of Fame chapter. I've underlined and I highlighted. I've used the 0.005 for writing and the 0.01 micron Pigma microns for writing. And I used the yellow gel Sharpie for highlighting. And there's special pins that you use because they won't bleed through. And that's the reason why I use those. Now, I've also underlined and highlighted on the other side of this page, and you see there's no show-through on either side, which is really nice. So there's no show-through on the text block. But now, let's go to the areas where I've written in the margin. We come to Matthew 5, and I did some writing in the margin, right here. I've circled some words, and I wrote in the text block area and circled some words. I also wrote in the margin. So if we take a look on the other side, we will see that there is a little bit of show-through in the margin, but there's no show-through on the text block. Maybe very little right there, but you can't see that with the naked eye. The camera's picking that up. But yes, this is not as bad in the naked eye as what the camera is picking up, but there is some show-through. So this is the micron 005. That's what I use for writing. This is the micron 01. That's what I use for underlining. And these are archival inks. And they do not bleed through. And they're probably the best pens you could use for marking in your Bible. And for highlighting, I use the Sharpie gel. And one more incident here. I highlighted Matthew 6, 9 through 13. And you could see it really made Christ's words in red pop because I used the yellow Sharpie gel. So overall, I say, okay. I mean, this does not bother me at all. As I said before, this shows up more with the camera than the naked eye does. And so I will not let this deter you from buying this Bible. Overall, I think this is a great Bible. This is a fantastic Bible, actually. Don't let the smaller inner margins into the gutter discourage you from buying this Bible. If you like the New King James and you want something with larger font and really don't care about the inner margin here, there's plenty of room in this Bible to write. And I say that you should get it. I highly recommend this Bible for people who love or like the New King James Version. Go ahead and pick it up. I think I've gotten everything. So I hope you enjoyed this review. As I said before, go pick it up if you're looking for a new Bible. This is a really good Bible. And I have not held the Premier Collection of this Bible, but I bet that it's even better because of the black goat skin and because of the raised hubs that it would have. But if you're trying to save some money, then get this Bible. $60 retail, but you get it for $38 on christianbook.com. And I think you'd be very, very happy. Thomas Nelson did an excellent job, did a fantastic job with this Bible. I hope you like this review. I hope this was helpful. And I will see you in the next review. Take care. God bless. Thank you for watching.